All right, so we are picking up with Jessica, and we'll do about 15 minutes. This will be for Monday, and I will be posting it later in the day, and then we'll put one up tomorrow since I messed things up and I was not able to chat with you guys, so I'm sorry about that. So it's Jessica. Dear Journal, Mr. Terupt gave you to me at the end of the year. I've never had a better journal. Your cover is made of fine Moroccan leather, not soft leather. Rather, you feel like a hardback book. However, you don't open and close like a novel. Instead, your cover wraps all the way around, and where you meet, you fall together, one end on top of the other, and click shut. There's a hidden magnetic element inside your Moroccan leather, and it keeps you closed until I decide to pull you open again. Luke would be able to explain the science behind it, but I'm content thinking of you as simply holding hands when you fall shut. While your outside is wonderful, it's your inside that is important. You're filled with off-white, delicately lined pages. Instead of giving you another book to read, I thought it was time you were given something to fill with your own ideas, Mr. Terupt said when he handed you to me. You'll figure out how to use it. I take you with me everywhere. I want to keep you close by always, since I never know when I'm going to be inspired to write. I'm not certain I've figured out how to use you yet, so in the meantime, I've decided just to keep you in the loop. Presently, I'm at theater camp. I'm actually here with Lexi. After seeing how much she liked dressing up and putting on a show last year, I decided to ask her to come with me. I thought she'd really like it. I was right. We're having a blast, and it's fun being here with a friend. Tomorrow we're going to be given a setting and characters and some sort of conflict, and then we'll have the rest of the week to create a play and costumes and props based on that information. We get to share a production on the last day. I'm quite excited, as is Lexi. I'm sure she's having visions of herself all done up as the lead actress, stealing the show. That's about it for now. I'll let you know how camp turns out. And I'll certainly have plenty to tell you about 7th grade, our year without Mr. Terupt. That sounds incredibly sad, and I like happy endings, so I'll have to figure something out. Love, Jessica. P.S. I forgot to mention, the students at theater camp who demonstrate the best talent in writing, acting, set design, and costume design will receive a special invitation to attend a weekend retreat in New York City at a time yet to be announced. The retreat is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work with professionals to create and perform a short production opening for an off-Broadway show in an actual theater. I have no doubt Lexi will get in. She's a natural on stage. I'm desperately hoping for an invitation. I haven't wanted anything this badly since Mr. Terupt lay in his coma. Fingers crossed. Jessica. Lexi. School isn't the sort of thing you get excited about, unless you're in Teach's class, but like school shopping, that's a whole different story. And like, oh my god, this year was even better because I got the girls to go with me to the mall. Our moms came too, but we convinced them to let us do our thing. We agreed to meet them at the food court after 2 hours. The other girls were each given some money, and then we were off. I'd spent all summer working with Mom at the restaurant, so I had my own money to burn. I'd been saving up just for this occasion. I had some things I needed. The only week of work I'd missed was when I went with Jessica to theater camp, which turned out to be totally awesome, by the way. Like, I rocked the party games and we killed on our final production. So there was no way we weren't getting invited to that special weekend retreat thingy that Jessica was dying to attend. But this shopping trip was the retreat I'd been most looking forward to. Being the expert in this arena that I am, I took charge from the start. Our first stop was at a small boutique specializing in accessories. Teach had given me the most charming ankle bracelet as a parting gift at the end of 6th grade. Teach knows how to dress and all, but I was still shocked that he could pick out such a stylish piece of jewelry. I had to ask him, Teach, did your better half help you pick this out? Maybe. Why? Would it surprise you if I said no? Maybe, I said. We laughed, and then I told him, thank you, I love it. I planned to wear it a lot, which was why we had to hit the boutique. I was able to find a set of dazzling charms to put on it. Jessica found a necklace, Danielle got a ring, and Anna a pair of earrings. I also bought some sweet nail polish. Pink, of course, my favorite. I always dazzle in pink. We were off to a good start. After the boutique, we went looking for pants and shirts, and let me just say, it's a good thing I was with the girls. They were picking tops that were so last year. I took over and found us several cute outfits. Then it was time for our most important shop. Lexi, what do we need to go in there for? Anna asked. Her face was already as red as some of the apparel. We weren't even inside the store yet. We'll just look, I said. Come on, it'll be fun. I'm not sure my mother would want me in there, Lexi, Danielle said. She won't find out if you don't tell her, and then you can pray for forgiveness later. I don't know, she said. Victoria's Secret angels Sorry, Victoria's Secret girls are called angels, Danielle, not devils. Now, come on. Sorry. Maybe you should go without us, Anna said. Oh my God, seriously, can you guys stop being such babies? Calm down, Jessica said, stepping forward. We'll go with you, Lex, but we're going to make it quick. Danielle and Anna looked alarmed, but Jessica only shrugged. I wasn't waiting for any more objections. I led the way, and my nervous Nellies followed. Seconds later, we were inside Victoria's Secret and surrounded by the most beautiful nightgowns I'd ever seen. I didn't have enough money for any of it, but it didn't hurt to look. Tell that to the girls, though. They huddled together, acting as if looking or touching could kill you, Jessica included. In the back of the store, I found the area I was searching for. Bras and underwear. I couldn't believe I'd gone through such trouble to make myself look endowed last year when Victoria's Secret had done all the work for me. There must have been 5 different mannequins, each wearing a different style of bra. They had one that made you look bigger just by putting it on. Can I help you? A young store worker asked, startling us. She was talking to Danielle. We have a special 1-day sale today, she said. Buy one, get one free. That was all I needed to hear. Jessica and Anna slunk away as fast as they could and went and stood over by the lotions and perfumes, but I started shopping. These were all pricey, but with that sale we could pool our money and it wouldn't be that bad. While Danielle was getting fitted, I browsed through the selection and picked out 2 different styles. I held one against my body and spun around to look in the mirror. I found Jessica and Anna right behind me, staring at my reflection. What do you think? I asked them. It's perfect, Jessica said. Listen, Lex, she was talking in a hushed voice now. Do you think you could help us find one too? Yeah, I squealed. I couldn't contain my excitement. We were going to be buddies. All eyes in the store turned to us. I still had one in my hand pressed against my body. That's a nice pick, the girl who had been helping Danielle said to me, but you should try one size smaller. Jessica and Anna started giggling. Shut up, I said and swatted them. When all was said and done, the 4 of us walked out of the store with brand new bras. I thought Danielle was going to die. It was such a wonderful moment. I was reminded of the day in Teacha's hospital room when the 4 of us left together. We'd been that way ever since. I had the best friends in the whole wide world. Little did I know how much I was going to need them this year. Danielle. I felt like I was passing through the gates of hell when I stepped into the store of red and pink, but in Lexi's mind, it was clear we'd found heaven. She loved everything in that place. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. She must have said that 10 times in the first 2 minutes. She floated from one side of the store to the other while the rest of us stood frozen in the middle. I stared at the floor, afraid that if I looked up, my eyes would catch on fire, or God would send his 11th plague my way. I was surrounded by sinful clothing and was standing in plain sight. Anyone walking by the storefront and glancing in could have spotted me. If my mother saw me in there, she'd never allow me to shop on my own for the rest of my life. Lexi pulled us deeper into the store. We were hidden from the outside, and I was finally able to breathe. The initial shock was wearing off. Most of the items in the store were things I could and would never wear. And the tinier the whatever, the higher the price. Can I help you? The voice belonged to a young store worker, and she was talking to me. She said something about a sale and then asked, Do you know what size you are? I shook my head. That was all I could do. The rest of my body was paralyzed with fear. No problem, I can measure you. She took the tape measurer from around her neck and wrapped it around me. Okay, she said, let me show you a few different options. She picked up 3 different bras and led me to the dressing room. Try them on. You want to make sure you like how it fits and feels. Let me know if you need any help. I nodded and went into the dressing room. I still hadn't said anything. I stood there not moving, staring at them as I was supposed to try them on. I liked 2 of them. The other one was meant more for Lexi than me. Psst, Danielle, where are you? It was Anna. Sorry, it was Jessica. She and Anna had come to my rescue. I opened my door a sliver and they rushed in. Did you try them on yet? Anna asked. No, I can't. You should, Jessica said. They're not bad, and you need one, Danielle. That's why the girl approached you and not us. She picked the top one off the pile and handed it to me. Try them on. We'll be out here waiting. It felt different when Jessica and Anna encouraged me to do it than when Lexi did. I tried them on, and I wasn't struck by lightning. Well, Anna said when I came out of the dressing room, I liked the first one, I said. So get it, said Jessica. I can't. Why not? I can't go to the register to buy it. Then we'll get one too, Jessica said. You heard the girl. It's buy one, get one. Come on, Anna. Friends stick together. I couldn't help but smile. Anna looked a bit shocked, but Jessica grabbed her hand and took her away. I found the girl who helped me and gave her the ones I didn't want. That's a lovely pick, she said about the one I had in my hand. Thank you, I said. My mouth was working now. The 4 of us made our purchases and then went back out into the mall. I can't believe I just did that, I said. If any of us needs one, it's you, Lexi said. I can't let my mother know. Will you stop being such a worrywart? Give me your pink bag and bury your bra underneath your other stuff. Lexi was so good when it came to these things. Sometimes it scared me, and sometimes it made me feel lucky to have her as a friend. I should have known she wouldn't stay quiet about this, though. She was too excited. How did things go? Jessica's mother asked back at the food court. Great, Jessica said. What's with all the pink? My mother asked, noticing Lexi's bag. It's from where the angels shop, Mrs. Roberts, Lexi said. Oh, my mother said, sounding surprised. Sounds like my kind of store. Did you find a bra, Lex? Lexi's mother asked. She just came right out and asked. No wonder Lexi was so open about these things. I wished I could talk to my mother that easily, but I wasn't very comfortable talking about myself. Never had been. Yeah, we all did, Lexi cheered. The news came spilling out of her the same way she had blurted to Mr. Terupt last year about my headaches. That was it. I was dead. That's good, my mother whispered to me. I was thinking it was time for you to get one. I stared at her. My mom thought it was a good idea that I got a bra? I couldn't believe it. You'll have to show your grandmother and me later, Mom said. Gulp. I had a lot of praying to do. Before dinner that night, I sat down with the sketchbook Mr. Terupt had given me at the end of last year. I drew a picture of the four of us from behind, walking by storefronts in the mall, bags in our hands and our heads tilted at all different angles so that you knew we were laughing and talking and having a wonderful time. That's what I remembered most from our shopping trip. How happy I felt to have such close friends. I didn't get to finish my sketch because I ended up feeling exhausted, so I set it aside and took a nap before heading downstairs to eat. It was a long day, but a good one, and soon we'd all be together again. All right, so we'll hear from Anna tomorrow.